Hello, everybody. Welcome to Earth Talk. I'm here with my friend Fox. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Fox, or also known as Tommy. I get, but the Fox name refers to my online name as being Foxtheraccon. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, a lot of places, mostly under that tag. And I'm an artist, specifically a digital artist.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, first of all, how's your day been?
Pretty solid. I mean, I finished the fifth version of my PNG Tuber, and I'm gonna start rigging it in PNG Tuber Plus soon. So I'm excited for that. That means I can get back to streaming soon.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Tommy knows Annabelle, one of my other people that I interviewed.
I do believe do.
Yeah. So, like Annabelle, do you believe that you have these moments of inspiration where you just like go off on an art spree and draw one specific thing for a while, or like just get locked in for drawing?
Um, yeah, actually, I do. But it's mostly the things I'll draw whenever I get those like bouts of inspiration, quote unquote. Um, it's usually for hyperfixations of mine, like how or not. Yeah, I drew like a solid amount of Dialtown art.
Yeah, I remember fuck, what was it, freshman year when I met you, and like
Yeah,
all you talked about was Dial Town.
that yeah. It's one of my it's one of my major hyperfixations that I have for a long time, and that people who decide to check out my content, specifically on YouTube, soon will most likely see because I that or pressure is as of recent I've been hyperfixated on this one Roblox game, pressure. But yeah, I sent the art.
Mm, so speaking of your art, how would you describe it?
Um, colorful. I tend to lean towards usually when designing characters at least I tend to lean towards brighter colors or having a lot of colors and things. I also decide to color my lines because I feel like it makes the colors itself on like the base part of it pop more and be more visible and like stick out more.
Would you say you feel more comfortable with brighter palettes, with palettes that have more color, with brighter vibrant, with more contrast? You,
You could say that, yeah. You could definitely say that. Like if you I mean, you can just look at my main Sona, for example. He has some very contrasting colors with the blues and then the pink, like the reddish pink color. Or if I send another one of my OCs for a or if I send a few other of my OCs, you can see they also have some very contrasting colors. One of them was made using a base, and another one was drawn by hand with some help of how to figure out how to draw Sonic characters. But the first one has contrasting colors of purple and orange, and then the other one has like the green eyes very contrasted compared to the purple and pink fur.
what do you love about art?
Um, that it's a positive. It's a positive. It to me, it's a positive addiction. Um, I can't stop doing it, but at least I get something out of it in the end. So I guess that's kind of what it means to me. It's also, or that's what I like about it, and I also like that it's a very solid coping mechanism for me, in many ways, because um, I find myself occupying myself with work whenever I'm like stressed or upset or like feeling depressed, and art like gives me that same kick that I want from overworking myself without overworking myself too hard before I realize what I'm doing.
So, actually, delving deeper into that, how would you feel? Where do you think you would be without art? Actually,
Um, I don't think I'd be. I think I think I'd be a lot more quiet of a person, and I probably wouldn't be as out there. But I don't think too much would change. I think I think a main thing would change is that I would definitely have to buy a lot of people physical gifts instead of drawing. I would have had to buy several people gifts instead.
Yeah, art's a fantastic way to like show love and affection to others. I feel. Thank you, Fox, for coming in. I appreciate your time with us, and
It was a
that
pleasure being here.
yeah, it really it's such a great opportunity to talk with you on this, and yeah. All right, everybody, that's gonna be it for episode 2 of Earth Talk. Have a wonderful day. Fox, you want to end off with anything?
Um, subscribe to Foxtheraccon on YouTube.
Oh my god. Well, you heard the man. Subscribe to him. And me, preferably.
Subscribe to Crunchy Lucky.